Emma Drake's recent storyline has taken a refreshing yet emotionally layered turn, placing her right at the center of a quieter but deeply meaningful shift happening among the younger generation in Port Charles. Portrayed by Braedyn Bruner, Emma is no longer just a legacy character tied to her family's history. She's stepping into her own narrative, one defined by independence, curiosity, and the courage to make choices that shape her future. At the heart of Emma's current arc is her evolving relationship with Gio Palmieri. What started as a light, natural connection has now developed into something more intentional, something that feels like a true turning point for both characters. Their bond is built not just on attraction, but on shared moments of escape from the expectations and pressures that come with living in Port Charles. That sense of escape becomes very real when Emma leaves town with Gio for a trip to New York City. This decision is significant, not because it's reckless, but because it shows a new side of Emma. She's choosing experience over routine, emotion over caution. For someone who has often been defined by her intelligence and structured upbringing, this step into spontaneity marks real growth. She's allowing herself to explore life outside of the controlled environment she's always known. But this journey isn't just about romance, it's about discovery. In New York, Emma is exposed to a different pace of life, one driven by ambition, creativity, and endless possibility. Through Gio's connection to the music world, she witnesses a side of him that she hadn't fully seen before. His passion, his talent, his sense of belonging in that environment, it all adds depth to how she views him. And in turn, it challenges her to think about her own passions and what she truly wants moving forward. There's also a subtle emotional shift happening within Emma herself. Being away from Port Charles allows her to reflect, not just on her future, but on her identity. She's no longer just Anna Devane's granddaughter or part of a legacy family. She's becoming someone who makes her own decisions, who takes risks, and who begins to define her life on her own terms. At the same time, there's an underlying sense that this happiness may be temporary. Because in General Hospital, peace rarely lasts. The more Emma and Gio grow closer, the more likely it is that complications will follow. Whether from family expectations, outside interference, or the inevitable pull of the drama waiting back in Port Charles, their relationship, while genuine, exists in a world where secrets and conflicts are never far behind. Emma's storyline also hints at future expansion. Her intelligence, her strong moral compass, and her growing independence position her as someone who could soon be pulled into larger, more complex storylines, possibly involving investigations, family conflicts, or even unexpected dangers tied to her legacy. Braedyn Bruner brings a grounded, natural energy to the role, making Emma feel both relatable and quietly strong. She doesn't demand attention. She earns it through subtle emotional beats and authentic reactions, which makes her evolution all the more compelling to watch.